What's up, market makers? Pro trades, my friends. Guys, Fed Chair Powell is going from dove to hawk. The markets are reacting. The Fed's going to be more aggressive, so they say, with tapering, tackling inflation, which is out of control, as you know from watching these videos using the 1980 Fed metrics. 1980. I know, I'm actually that old. We are at 15% inflation. We went up 0.9% just this past month alone. It is going up way too fast. So guys, where are we going to go? I think the doom loop may have been initiated. I love that expression, doom loop, because you have all the markets dumping right now. So let's go over some quick news. The CEO of Microsoft unloaded half of his portfolio just before the dump, $300 million. Elon Musk from Tesla, Jeff Bezos from Amazon have both dumped a combined, it was either 11 or 12 billion. 11 or 12 billion. My question is, if this is such a bullish market, why are all the CEOs, why are all the people in the know dumping their stocks, my friends? Because it looks like this has just been a big bubble, as many YouTubers are talking about. And you guys can see that in the price action. So guys, a lot of these channels on YouTube, they do predictions. They do predictions. They say, hey, the market's going to crash. I think it's a big bubble. How many of them trade it? We have a room, a pro trades room, my friends, where you can trade Forex and stocks and commodities. And we have been shorting the Dow since November 8th. I show you this every video because today I have to show it. Look at this price declination. If you want to make money and you don't have time to do the TA on your own, you don't have time to learn the techniques, you can do this with trade signals in our room, guys. Fantastic room. It is a limited membership. We are not making this a big room. It's going to be a few hundred people. That is it. This is me and my staff. This is where we trade. These are our trades and we share them with you, my friends. That's a short on the Dow. We had that captured all the way up at 36,563 and it got all the way down to 33,951, guys. What is that declination after today? That is just a nice price declination of, a 7% move, over a 7% move in the Dow, my friends. That is a money maker. And of course, I posted yet another short last night in the room on the SPX, and then look at the SPX. The SPX dumped hard. We got this up here, went all the way down, 3.34% move, my friends. And you see the rebound? You could say, did market makers catch the rebound? They can't be that good. Yes, we posted the trade for the rebound, my friends. The rebound on the 5-0 pattern, a bullish pattern. You can see we fell through our pitchfork, fell through our Darvis box. Guys, trading, you got to be mechanical. You got to be robotic. You got to have a system. My staff and I trade with a system. It is highly successful. It allowed me to retire. My staff, one of my key traders, he also retired. We've been making a lot of money in these markets. We share these trades with you guys. Great conversations, Discord exclusive videos, live streams. I think you'll love the room. Also shorted Lucid, my friends. Why Lucid? Because the EV stocks are so overvalued, it's a joke. These things, Rivian, if it had more candles, I could find some more patterns on it. Rivian, Lucid, Neo, these companies are not worth this amount of money. Rivian, just for an example, has only made 156 cars. It is the 4th or 5th most valuable car company in the world. It's just ridiculous valuation, okay? They haven't made any cars yet. So I knew Lucid would drop. We have a nice dragon pattern here. This was a really fun trade. And let's see where we're at now on the Dow. On the SPX. If we're making any progress on the fibs. Well, the recovery may not be much of a recovery. I would anticipate we should at least try to get up to the 5.0 or to the 0.5. This may not happen until the market opens. Wall Street's very divided. I was at an investment bank for 13 years in my career. Wall Street's very divided. There's the people that think it's a big asset bubble, which is a minority, to be fair. Okay, you got the guys like Michael Burry on our thumbnail who have been talking about what a bubble this is. Peter Schiff, economists like that, of that cloak. And then you have the traditional more business suity type people that are like, nope, prolonged bull market. Kathy Wood of ARK ETF said we are in a prolonged bull market. Maybe the reason her fund's only up 15% versus 25% for the S&P, okay? I think you have to look at things the way they are and not the way you want them to be. The market we are trading in, my friends, is due for a serious correction. A correction is more than 10%, less than 20%, and could easily be a crash. It may just be a series of corrections. And I've said this repeatedly, but I think we'll get through the rest of the year. We're going to have some smaller dumps like this. We may get some bigger dumps. I mean, we may get bigger dumps. But at some point, I think by first quarter next year, you're going to see some serious corrections over 10% in the market. And throughout that year, at some point, there will probably be a crash where the market just dumps and dumps hard. It could be a catalyst. It could be this Omicron, variant that COVID. They have the first case in California. It depends what news you watch. If you watch certain news cycles, everything dumped because they found a case in California. If you're a trader and you're actually in a room, like I said, you would know that this has been ready to dump since November 8th. Okay, so it just depends. If you understand the price action, how price follows patterns, you can make money doing this, my friends. Where can we go from here? I mean, let's just look at the SPX in the 1 hour. So the SPX in the 1 hour, you can see the recovery. You can see the recovery, or we're below our 200 moving average on the 1 hour. We're below it on the, I think we're below it. Yeah, we're below it on the 4 hour as well. You know, what I see on the macro picture here on the daily for SPX, let's zoom out here. I mean, look at this uptrend. This almost looks like a crypto uptrend, right? It's up 25% for the year. This was bound to happen. This is why all the smart money is getting out. I mean, you just see this. You see these dips, right? So I know a lot of people are just going to say, well, it's just one of these dips and it's going to climb back up. It could easily climb back up. I think it's going to climb back up to a lower high. And I would definitely expect it to find serious resistance up here at 46.75, where the last two previous daily candles printed. Getting above that, I mean, I think you're going to have some really bullish news. Unfortunately, for price, I don't see a lot of bullish news coming out. Between the new virus, between inflation, between the economy, tightening of the money supply, I see a bullish dollar, and I see the markets going to be very choppy. They will descend, they will climb back up, they will descend, but I think overall you're done making highs. I mean, I could be wrong. You could easily get some type of catalyst to get a new high. Your high here, 47.44. But, you know, you got to trade in the market the way that it's presenting itself. And right now it's presenting itself weak. And so you need to know how to short the market. Long the market on recoveries, short it on descents. That's how we're going to trade this market. Here's our 200 on the daily. Guys, I just see a lot of negativity potentially coming for price, but let's look at this. Our volatility is extremely elevated. Our volume, obviously, if the dumping or on balance volume flipped over to dumping, these are daily candles, so it takes 24 1-hour candles to get a daily candle. And then we can see all the markets selling as well, okay? So overall, the trend is bearish. These markets, even though technically, using technical indicators, they're still in an uptrend. Okay, they are still in an uptrend. I mean, like I said, if you zoom out, look at your daily, you are still in an uptrend. But you're going to make some type of shape that you're going to fall from. Okay, you could be recovering here to a double top. You could be recovering to a head and shoulders, which would call for you to make a higher high. You could have new all-time highs. There's so much money in the market, 36% more money since they've started printing COVID money, okay? 36% more money in the money supply. There's so much money in these marketplaces. That's how you get these ridiculous valuations on companies like Rivian and Lucid. And that's why these stocks will make a lot of money when you learn how to short them and learn how to trade them. So we want to always look at these asset classes, understand what's going on with them. Let's just look at Lucid really quickly. You know, EVs may be the future. I don't know. I mean, batteries are actually really bad for the environment. Making them as well is a separate comment, but we're still above our volatility moving averages here. We were trading this upwards trend line and we just fell right through it, okay? I had posted a short in the room at $57, and this is some nice movement. It's a $6 decline, roughly a $6 decline in the price. So it's a nice more than 10% movement in the price. Will this recover? I'm sure it will. I'm sure everything will at least partially recover. I don't think this is the crash. I don't think this is the correction. I think it is a mini dump. And I think we're going to recover in price in a lot of our assets. But you're starting to see cracks in the marble. And when you see cracks in the marble, it makes the foundation weaker, okay? And that's what's going to happen. That's what I've been talking about. Over time, you're going to see more and more cracks, and these dumps can get more and more severe to the point where it hits the circuit breaker and the trading is done. Just like when Jack Dorsey apparently was stepping down from Twitter, they had to suspend trading on Twitter. You're going to see that just like you saw it in COVID crashes, okay? And this Omicron thing, whether you think it's serious, whether you don't think it's serious, the news thinks it's serious. It's in the news cycle. As traders, we got to be aware of what's happening around us. Be aware of what's happening in the markets and in the world, in the macro markets, and profit from it. Guys, you can do that in our room. If you like this type of trading, if you like pattern trading, if you just want somebody to give you trade signals, if you just want some people to talk to that enjoy making money with the goal of financial freedom, come check out our room. Link in the video description. I will be talking to you guys soon. Another update coming tomorrow, my friends. Watch these aftermarket hours and see what happens, and watch the pre-market tomorrow. Talk to you guys soon. Happy trading.